They didn't even apologize. They admitted they were wrong, but she doesn't apologize throughout the whole article. Hey, remember how we locked you down, ruined your business, took your job, wrecked the economy, made your parents and grandparents miss crucial cancer or heart screenings that wound up killing them a couple years later, made people miss AA meetings, church, mental health care, set your kids back years in terms of social and educational development, and then ostracize you from society if you dared question our narrative or didn't comply 100%. Remember how we screamed at you and called you baby killers in the store if you had a mask below your nose? Remember how we said if you didn't take our ineffective vaccine, you were basically a Nazi? What do you say? Bygones be bygones? No! Piss off. We can let bygones be bygones. I'll tell you what. We'll let bygones be bygones, and we'll do pandemic amnesty when you guys let us ostracize you from society. When we can have, we'll let bygones be bygones when we can go to court. We can take all the people responsible for locking everything down to court. When Dr. Fauci and Gretchen Whitmer and all the other anyone else that locked their state down for prolonged periods of time, despite evidence to the contrary, anyone that released police dogs and tear gas and rubber bullets and had people arrested, not just here, Canada, Australia, England, all over the world, had people arrested for daring to step outside their homes, that put people in concentration camps in Australia, that went door to door and sent secret police to harass people at their homes if they had a social media post that questioned the COVID lockdown. As soon as we can try all of those people for treason, yeah, we'll forgive you. Sure. Yeah. As soon as I can tell a lady in the next lady I see wearing a mask at Target that I hope she dies of COVID and not get ridiculed by everyone around me, the second I can do that, sure, I forgive you. Absolutely. Yeah. The second that becomes socially acceptable for me to scream at anyone I see not wearing, or anyone I see wearing a mask, that I hope they die of COVID. Sure, yeah, we'll apologize then. The second that I can assault somebody for not wearing or for wearing a mask, yeah, we'll do it. I can be caught on video assaulting someone for not wearing a mask. An old lady at Walgreens. Happened. No jail time. He was following the science when he attacked that 85-year-old woman for not wearing a mask. She should have been. Also, isn't them... I hope this is them admitting they were wrong and that lockdowns were a bad idea. The WHO and the CDC have already said that. But I hope this is what... I call them the mask people, the Branch Covidians, whatever you want to call them. I hope this is them saying, hey, we got this one wrong. If there's a COVID... If it comes back, locking the country down, not a good idea. We still haven't seen the damages the lockdowns have caused. And we won't for some time. The fact that alcohol sales were up over 1,000% during the lockdowns, that damage isn't going to be seen for some time. The amount of people that missed cancer screenings, the amount of people that missed EKG heart screenings, right? Appointments with their cardiologist, the amount of people that missed mental health care, the amount of people that missed AA meetings, and the suicide and undetected cancer, heart problems, kidney problems, liver problems, substance abuse, mental health issues, or just the people that their mental health spiraled because they lost their job and they felt worthless because they couldn't provide for their family anymore. We won't see that damage that was done by the lockdown. We won't see the extent of it for at least 10 more years. And I promise you, the toll of death and destruction and mental illness and substance abuse and otherwise preventable or treatable diseases that are going to kill people, and uneducated children who don't know how to get along with their peers socially because we robbed them of school for how long, of interaction with one another for how long? That's going to be far greater than what COVID did. Far greater. And no, don't hit me with that, well, you say to over 1 million dead Americans. You know what? Maybe that would be an argument if you weren't counting people that died in car accidents as COVID deaths, or people that blew their brains out with a shotgun as COVID deaths. Come on. How much more obvious could it be that you're cooking the books? No. We don't forgive you. Piss off.